Hi everyone, welcome to Green Adventuring Tarot, and I'm Gigi. I'm happy you're here. This is for all signs. This is also a general check-in for the collective. If this resonates with you, it's meant for you. Please like and subscribe, it helps a lot. I've meditated on your cards. Let's get started. All right, and there'll be timestamps below for your sign. First, we're going to start with Aries. All right, Aries. Okay, Aries. Well, Aries, it looks like something is really new for you and you've been sort of investigating something. You've been talking to people about it and you really want to learn something new. This is something you're very passionate about. And keep talking to people. I see that that's a really lovely way to learn new things and to feel happy and supported around people. And this is definitely going to pay off. You have the Ten of Cups energy, and that's just beautiful. Look at you. You're like, ta-da! Good for you, Aries. So whatever this is, keep going. You know, the signs are saying, please keep going. And you have lots of support and lots of people who really want you to do well. Okay. And then this will indeed help you on your financial journey very positively. This will help. So remember, tap into the collective. There'll be signs that it's working, and keep going. Now, it looks as though, it feels as though almost too good to be true with this Seven of Swords energy. And you know what? Don't let yourself be fooled by that. Maybe it's because it feels so good. It's a new way of being in the world and making money that allow yourself to feel a little bit like, you know, that imposter syndrome. Let yourself feel that a little bit, and that's totally normal, but keep going on this path. And the old phase, the old cycle is going to fade out with the Death card. Yeah, it's going to fade out and you're going to be starting this whole new thing. But let's get some help from the collective, from Spirit, on the Seven of Swords energy. Spirit for Aries. Okay. All right, the Six of Cups. Okay. So maybe you have childhood memories around this, thinking that, oh gosh, you know what? This is what somebody did in my life when I was a kid, and you know it didn't work out. But don't let that get to you. Remember, tap into the beautiful childhood memories here of how good it felt to start something new and start this new endeavor. You know, let that old system, that old way of being, die out, okay? Because you're in a new abundant place, dear Aries. Look at you. You're totally abundant and you're ready for your new cycle, okay? Oh, how exciting. And then also, let's get an oracle card. All right, here we go. Choice. Get off the fence. All right. So what I'm hearing Spirit say is start it absolutely as soon as you can. Get this started. Okay? Oh, Aries, how beautiful. All right. Now we're going to go on to Taurus. Okay, Taurus. All right. Okay, Taurus. It looks like you have made some really powerful decisions. This could involve a Virgo, and you're feeling really happy. This is definitely a yes card. So, whatever this decision you made, and you made it on your own, but I think you had a Virgo in mind. And if you didn't have a Virgo in mind, you really had a lot of self reflection and a lot of inward thought, Taurus, around this. And the answer you came up with was yes. And you feel very peaceful about this decision. And then also, I see you creating something on your own, something that feels very satisfying with this Nine of Pentacles. And it's almost like you needed to sort of reflect and take your time. And the answer came to you, and then you realized, I need to do this on my own. And then whatever you're currently in right now, it feels as though you feel a little bound and stuck. But that might be the motivation you need to keep working on this solo project. That feels really also what's attached to this. It not only feels great because it came from you, but it also feels good because it creates income, and finances are increased with this new endeavor. Okay. And what's interesting is you really become sort of strong and self sufficient with this new endeavor. This also could involve a Leo, which is really nice. Maybe a Leo is part of the plan, or someone with whom you have asked questions for this new solo endeavor. And then ultimately, with this new, beautiful new thing you're starting, you ultimately are really kind of a one-man show. You're really good at it. You not only know your money, you're creative, you also know how to work with people. You have all these elements here that really show that you can be the leader of this new endeavor. Okay? The answer is yes from Spirit. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? But let's get a little help from the collective on the Strength card from Spirit for Taurus. Okay, the Six of Pentacles. Wow, okay. So Taurus, whoever that Leo energy is, or that inner strength that you're pulling in, you'll know which one it is. You are definitely going to get some cash flow from that entity. Could be someone that wants to invest in this new endeavor. It also could be that some money comes out of the blue that's not even connected to this, and it helps you have power and strength to become more of a magician, to be that one-man band, to really be able to do everything really beautifully. You have the strength, and you have the beautiful sort of multi-talented way about you, but this will help give finance that whole endeavor. Okay. Oh, Taurus, lovely. Okay, now we're going to go to Gemini. Okay, Gemini. And for this one, Gemini, I'm doing an all oracle deck. And it's called the Beloved Dead deck. Okay. All right, Gemini. Okay, so this is more help from the ancestors. And Gemini, what I'm seeing is that you really have a beautiful, pure heart, and you're really working to forgive and move on from something. And it's been really tough. And you've sort of been tapping into this, the best parts of yourself, the parts of yourself that say it's okay to forgive. and move on. And check this out. This is such a beautiful card. Act of love, forgiveness, and faith. Isn't that beautiful? So Gemini, you really are doing some work around that. Beautiful. And when you activate this and when you really start to be in your forgiving self, you really start to be more present with this act of love here and now card. And you really start to see, sort of enjoy life just the way it is. And you're tapping into your tribe. That could be people that you are related to or even people you're not related to. These are the people that give you strength, Gemini, and that encourage you to go forward in the world. And I get the impression that these people are part of this community for you. It could be a faith community, could be a social circle, and it could very well be family members. But the ancestors are saying that stick with these people and they will really help you with this forgiveness and being more present and being in the now. Okay? And when you start activating that and being in sort of a love warrior and being present, you start to change and you really start to activate this whole other part of you that was sort of holding back before when you weren't forgiving. And this sort of changes things. It changes your perspective and it gives you, you're free. You know, look at her wings. You're free from this baggage. And then also this survival card here, this is a survive card. What that's saying is you don't want to be sort of Pollyanna, like, oh yeah, I just forgive everyone, no big deal. It's not that you're not holding people accountable. It's just that you are making room to acknowledge other survivors. Yeah, yeah. And this group gets it. They get it that it's time to forgive so you can then be part of this group that not only survived but thrived. And you can change, you can manifest more change in your life once you get to that place. And I love that. It's very real and very beautiful. I love that. And then let's check the Oracle deck, dear Gemini. All right. It says, I am powerful and I am loved. Beautiful. So I really see your tribe helping you stay in the present moment and wanting to change and be free from not wanting to forgive into a person that does want to forgive, and also acknowledging it, not ignoring it, but acknowledging it and being an agent of change. And you are powerful and loved. Wow, Gemini, that's pretty powerful. I love it. All right, so let's move on to Cancer. All right, Cancer. Okay, Cancer. Okay. All right, dear Cancer. It looks like you are really wanting to go forward with something. And it's feeling almost kind of intense. You're in your head around it. You want to go forward with something. This could involve a Sagittarius, Cancer. And what I'm feeling is there's something you want to tell this person. You want to have words with them. And you know what? It's not going to be perfect. Don't worry about that. I think the better thing, I think Sagittarius can handle it. You need to have words with them. You need to put up some boundaries. There's something you need to tell them that's very important. And this may involve money. This is the Page of Pentacles. This could involve starting a business. This could involve something in which you need to let them know. Maybe you're in business with a Sagittarius and you need to have better contracts before you go forward into this endeavor. But here you are, my dear Cancer. There you are. You're the Chariot card. So when you're in a reading, that means this is really important. You're the center stage of this, what you're wanting right now. You're center stage. So this Sagittarius energy, or this person that you need to talk to, they need to know that you want to move forward. You are a mover, okay? You are ready. You're ready to go forward, and you want to get rid of that old cycle with the Death card. The old cycle, whatever it was that makes you want to talk about it and have really good boundaries. This could be business related. You, before you begin this endeavor, you want to let them know exactly who you are and where you stand on this, okay? You want them to know that, definitely. And if they're not going to respect these boundaries that you are very clearly going to put out, then you have to let it go. Okay, the old cycle is over and the new cycle begins. Okay, and I feel like they are going to have some of their own words about it. This, for me, this card symbolizes for me difficult conversations, the Five of Swords. So be really strong. Okay, you may need to move on. The Chariot, even though it does symbolize Cancer, it also can mean moving on, okay, and finishing something. So you'll know the difference. You will. But be very clear in your words and take notes and make sure you're very clear on this. Otherwise, you may need to let this go and start your own business or your own endeavor on your own. Okay, dear Cancer? But let's get some clarification from Spirit about the Death card for Cancer. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. All right. So it sounds like you are really coming into your power around this issue, around this endeavor. And it may be, dear Cancer, that you may need to move on, and then something will start from there, another financial endeavor. I see these two cards connected and then turning into this card. So I see that this endeavor over here, if they're not on board, you're going to start and you're going to complete it on your own, okay? With the Death card saying it's on your own. So this chapter is over and this one begins, okay? So yeah, wow, Cancer, whole new beginning. And make sure to be very strong with your words and make sure to be very clear, okay? And you'll get through this. Doesn't have to be negative. It just means you have to be very clear. And in that conversation with those contracts, you'll know your answer. You really will. All right. Thanks, Cancer. Okay, now we're going to move on to Leo. Okay, Leo. Okay, Leo. All right, Leo. Well, Leo, it looks like you are creating something here. You're creating a new way of being with, this could be yourself reflecting on something, but it also could mean that you're dealing with a Virgo, dear Leo. And it looks like you are working towards something and it's tough. You and the Virgo are having a tough time working towards something. You both have the same vision, but it's different. You know what I mean? Now, if this isn't a Virgo, this could mean that you're going inward and you're dealing with an introvert of some kind, and you're both trying to work towards something. Could be in relationship, actually. And then what's interesting is by working, because you're so outgoing, by working with this hermit energy, you're learning a whole new perspective with the hanged man energy. And it's really teaching you a lot of patience. It's teaching you to take a deep breath. And what's so beautiful about it is once you decide that you want to see things in this whole new way, the world opens up for you. Look at that. Look at that. It's almost like the world is your oyster. Once you make sort of this, you sort of realize that, you know, you're dealing with a different kind of animal than what you are. And you see, wow, that's, you know, you're seeing other people's perspectives, and the world really opens up for you. It's almost like people start understanding you more and you understand them more. It's beautiful. What a transformation. And then I have the Six of Pentacles upside down. And what that symbolizes to me is that you're going to have to take a break. Part of the changing perspective is that you're going to take a break from being so generous. You have to start taking care of yourself more. There's maybe someone who has been relying on you financially. You're going to have to pull back a little bit so you can work on yourself and this whole new thing that you're starting. And that ends a whole cycle for you with this Death card. Yeah. A whole new cycle is starting after this. So it's like once you get this, like this lesson down, and with this introvert or this Virgo energy, once you get this lesson down and you start not giving and giving and giving, and you start giving back to yourself, you start a whole new chapter. It's almost like the old version of you dies away and the new version of you is out in the world. Look at that. Leo, beautiful. Well, let's get help from Spirit from the upside down Six of Pentacles energy. Spirit for Leo. Knight of Wands. Okay. Yeah, so this is probably a younger person. I'm getting that feeling. This is someone who's very passionate. This could be another fire sign. This could be a younger person that is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries that you're dealing with, that you've had to pull back and maybe sort of start keeping your resources to yourself for a while. And this person, you know, I think they'll get it. I think, you know, a knight, they're in action mode, so they're on their way out anyway to go find their own fortune. But this is something you do probably have to have that conversation. That will be part of the new you, seeing things from a different perspective, and this will be the sort of end result of that. And then this new chapter begins for you, and that old way of dealing with things sort of fades out. Okay, dear Leo? Good job. All right, let's move on to Virgo. Okay, Virgo. All right, dear Virgo. Okay, Virgo. All right. Well, Virgo, it looks like you're really trying to not feel kind of trapped in a situation. And it feels like you're just feeling a little stuck. And this isn't like heavy stuck. This is just temporarily stuck. So it's almost like not being able to press the play button. You know, there's something that's just not activating, okay? And it looks like it may involve a fire sign. That could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. There's just like you guys are sort of just not quite clicking. Something's not quite clicking, okay? And you're feeling sort of left out of something, okay? I'm not sure in what realm this is. This doesn't feel career. This feels personal, okay? This feels like you're almost ready to kind of start something new, okay? But this is really concerning you, this sort of feeling stuck energy, okay? And you definitely want to move on, but you still have some residual from feeling stuck, okay? And it's very concerning. It's interrupting your dream cycle with the Knight of Wands. It's interrupting sort of your sleep cycle. So you are definitely wanting to let this person know where you're at, okay? And with the Five of Swords, that's difficult conversations. So I really feel like it's definitely worth having a conversation around this, and it'll make you feel kind of unstuck. I feel like it's not real hardcore. This is very sort of like maybe a couple weeks of this has been going on, and it will get unstuck, okay? And then ultimately, you are going to really take good care of yourself, and really pull back and really take care of. You're focused on other things right now. With the Four of Pentacles, you're focused on career matters, you're focused on other things, okay? So this is sort of a distraction that's sort of bothering you because you've got other stuff to work on, all right? Let's get some clarity about the Five of Swords from Spirit for dear Virgo. Okay. All right. The Nine of Cups. All right. Well, that's a wonderful card. And it's saying, yes, you're satisfied. So it sounds like once you have this conversation or you put something out there, okay, once you make this clear, whatever this sort of icky kind of need to work on stuff that's really sticking to you and resonating with you, once you do that, it sort of opens everything up, and then you're free to work on some sort of financial endeavor or some sort of thing involving your business. And the answer is yes. So once you do that, you'll get a good response of yes, and it frees you up to go to other matters that you are more connected to. Okay? All right, Virgo. All right. And let's move on to Libra. Okay, Libra. Okay. Okay, Libra. Beautiful. All right, Libra. I'm feeling like you really want to tap into something. And you have this gorgeous wheel card. And you really, it's like letting go and letting the process happen. But it's such a positive card that the process almost always is a good outcome. It's such a quandary because so many people want to control things. When we let things go, dear Libra, we find that we can get the beautiful things that we are desiring. Okay? And that's kind of like, it's sort of like you want to do it, but you're like, but what if, but what if, but what if? Let yourself do it, okay? You're kind of stuck in this dilemma, You're like, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. And you can unstick yourself, okay? You don't have to be in, you have good things waiting for you. You don't have to be in this, but if you are, that's okay. Keep working through it. And I see a young energy here, a page of wands. I feel like somebody wants to be in your life that wants to have fun with you and has a lot of passion with you. Could be a fire sign, Libra. It could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, a younger person or someone who presents, like really gives young vibes. And they want to be there to help you get unstuck. Like I see that they're almost like your muse and they were put in your life to help you tap into this. Okay. And then what's really interesting is that then you really start tapping in. Like you start to really, let your freak flag fly. You really go for it. Okay. And that's good. So that means that person is rubbing off on you. This is great. And then ultimately, you are going to be making some really interesting decisions. In that beautiful Libra style, you're going to tap into all that yummy, lower chakra fun, woo woo. And then you're going to go back into your head and go, okay, I'm going to decide, whatever this was, your fear is released. You had some time to play and have a good time and get out of that ick. And then you come back to the table and you're in a King of Swords energy and you make some really great decisions. Okay. Oh, Libra. Beautiful. But let's get some help from Spirit on the Knight of Wands. Okay. Two of Wands. Lovely. Okay. So through that fun time and really tapping in to your passion and really having fun, you're also going to come up with some really brilliant ideas. And that will therefore take you to this place where you can make a really great decision. Okay? Oh, Libra. Beautiful. I love it. All right. And now we're going to move on to Scorpio. This is for Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Well, Scorpio, first of all, we got two here, so let's read both. Sorry about that. Okay, Scorpio, it looks like you're front and center in this reading. So this is really, you are front and center in what's going on right now. So Scorpio, this is beautiful. And then you have a 7 of Cups that was tucked underneath. It's my fault. So sorry. So Scorpio, what I'm seeing is that you have a lot of choices. You're sort of overwhelmed with these choices, okay? You've had a lot of memories. You have some beautiful memories that are popping up for you. And it's reminding you of you almost don't feel worthy. You're getting a lot of really good energy. This could be from pets. This could be from children. There's something that's really making you soften, dear Scorpio. And it's like, it's almost overwhelming, all that good juju. So I'm going to tuck this right underneath you so we'll still see it. And then what's interesting is you might be dealing with Libra. So through this, it could have a lot of Libra energy. Also, it could very well be just justice, meaning something through this memory, somebody will tell you something, could be a Libra. They're going to tell you something and it's going to make you feel like something was very justified. You're like, wow, I always wondered about that. Thank you. It's like you know what? It gives you validation on something that really, whoever it was or whatever the situation was, it's like the karmic wheel was adjusted, and you know, whatever the story is that you hear from these memories, and in this very loving place, you hear all these stories, you're going to feel some sort of sense of justice, okay? And then also, what's interesting is this energy could also involve starting something or creating something. Someone is telling you something they have been meaning to tell you in this situation. This could be like a family reunion. I'm almost getting like some sort of connection with people from the past, or people you went to school with, or an ex-partner. Somebody tells you something that makes you feel like, wow, it's like your cup is full now to go forward, okay? And what I'm feeling is that after this good juju, what you learn with this Five of Wands is you learn that whatever that conflict was in that Five of Wands energy, that sort of conflict could have involved a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Whatever this was that this young person sort of offers you, probably innocently without even knowing it, it reminds you of when you were stuck, when you were in a different place and you were stuck. So this whole reading is like memories. It's almost like, Scorpio, you needed to find out something from the past in order to feel really good about this situation. Okay, this is all about you. This is something that happened in your past very clearly. I mean, this is just so trippy. And that whole, like, you spent, I don't know if it was months or years. There's an 8 here, so it's 8 of Swords. So you spent a lot of time feeling stuck and in conflict. And these people are basically saying it's over. The scales of justice have happened, and now we can go forward, okay? But let's get some help from Spirit on that Five of Wands energy. I really would like to get some clarification on that. Oh my gosh, I just had a card fall out. Okay, it's the King of Wands. Okay, so this very well could involve a fire sign. A Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries is definitely involved in this. So I get the feeling that this fire sign that you were in conflict with, and that made you feel so stuck and so helpless and not able to move. These people who are, I don't think I think they know this person, but they're just sharing with you, probably in a beautiful, warm environment. They don't even know what they're actually telling you. And you realize that, oh, okay, that's what happened. So you got some clarity, a lot of clarity on the past. Wow. And also, if you look very closely at this card, you could probably get some ideas of who the person is. There's probably some clues in this picture. Okay. All right, dear Scorpio, how exciting. Wow. To learn something that you probably have wondered about, you know? Okay. And now we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, it looks like you walked away from something. Maybe you're not quite there yet. You're still in your head around it and really concerned. It looks like there's a lot of worry and a lot of sleepless nights around this. And you are ready to walk away from something. It's just not serving you anymore. And you really are not sure about this. But what I'm seeing is as soon as you do walk away from this, you instantly are in your power in this Empress energy. You really are treated with more respect and more love and more care. So you leave an environment that makes you feel uncomfortable, and you step into an environment where you're treated with love and respect, and you can tap in to resources that you didn't have available before. So this Wheel of Fortune card, again, it's sort of like releasing control and letting the universe happen. And it's such a good card that it almost always is a positive outcome. But that's the hardest thing about the Wheel of Fortune, is letting that, you have all the elements with you, but letting it go and not worrying about the outcome is so hard for all of us, you know. But when you do get into this more respected part of your life, this will be easier to do. You know what I mean? You're not feeling so uncomfortable. So once you're in your power and you're feeling really good, then this will flow. And it gives you a whole new perspective, and it gives you patience to go forward. And you could be connecting with someone else. The Two of Cups doesn't always have to be romantic. It also could mean that somebody sees you as this new entity, this person who's no longer feeling trapped, and they want to talk to you and see how you did it. You know, tell me the secret. How did you get out of that ick and get into this beautiful place of empowerment and money flow and feeling good? And this new perspective, this person is going to want to know more about it. Definitely. Okay. Wow. But let's get some clarification on the Hanged Man for dear Sagittarius. Okay, Six of Wands. That's great. Yeah, this is you having good, just being in your mojo, feeling very triumphant. So you get out of this, you get into a whole new place, and you're feeling so much better, and you have a whole new perspective. And this victorious feeling, it's like other people are tapping in and wanting to learn how you did it. Okay, so I think you're going to be a real leader in this sort of transformation. You're going to be definitely someone that people look up to with this transformation. All right, Sagittarius. Now we're going to move on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Here we go. All right. Okay, Capricorn. Wow. Okay, so it looks like you have really made a call on something. You had to make a serious call on something. And you have beautiful judgment right now. I'm very proud of you. You really had to make a call. Let's look at this. The Judgment card. It's beautiful. Also, this could be a Libra. I see it more as you making a call. I feel like you worked very hard towards something, and you've really opened yourself up, and you made a call on something. And the end result of this, having to make a decision and really call out something, is you're creating a beautiful legacy, not only for yourself, but for other people, your family, other people in your tribe and in your circle. You have decided to really create something and make a call on something. This could be something that created more wealth for you and your circle. Could be something that created more a sense of security. And you keep working on this eight of, well, it's usually eight of pentacles, but in this deck, it's eight of stones. You're really working towards quality, okay? You're really working this. You have the ability to make really good decisions and start over and create this just real deep rooted good feeling and a sense of wealth and security. Okay, and you're going to be involved in some contracts around this. I see you, this could be buying property. This could be getting involved with something that involves nature or agriculture. But you're definitely going to have some boundaries and some contracts around this. And once the sort of you sign on the dotted line and you make sure you're really safe and secure with this contract, then you're going to feel very free. Look at you. You're going to be able to do the next thing. Look at that. That's just so beautiful. Look at that. So gorgeous. So I see you as sort of finding your right place that involves long-term security, and you seal the deal with some really good legal documents or paperwork or something that makes you feel safe and secure. It's like your tool in your pocket, which you're very good at, dear Capricorn. So you have something that is involving being safe and secure, and then you're free, okay? But let's get some guidance from Spirit on the Ace of Blades. Okay. And then we have the Nine of Cups. Look at you, Capricorn, with the Nine of Cups. And you're just like, yes, yes, yes. So I see this contract as being really pivotal for you, making sure you get everything signed, okay? And then this free feeling, you don't have to worry after that. You can pursue whatever it is that you need to pursue to feel really good and whole and not have fear. Okay. Oh, Capricorn, lovely. Okay, now we're going to move on to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Wow. There's lots of, lots of emotion in this reading. Beautiful. So it looks like you are starting this whole new thing. It feels like love. It feels like connection, Aquarius. It feels like you are starting something new. And this is just lovely energy. This could involve a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. This is a lot of really good juju here, okay? You are just gaga for this person. And I have a feeling it is a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, this Queen of Cups. I really feel that for you, dear Aquarius. And the beautiful thing about it is once you meet this person and you reach out to them and you offer whatever it is that you want to offer them, love, you know, connection, kindness, friendship, whatever it is, I feel like it may start off as friendship and then it goes up into a deeper connection. The old you just fades away. It's really interesting. This Death card is sort of like you have to kind of let something go in order to let this good juju in, you know? There's a lot of passion around this. And this is happening very quickly for you too, Aquarius. This Ace of Rods is like you have all these aces. Things are happening quickly. And also, when I get these two cards, I see that it's reciprocated. Okay. And you have the Queen of Cups right there. So, this love and passion, it goes both ways. Okay. And this is going to happen very quickly. Okay. If it hasn't started already, I think, well, I have a feeling it's probably already started. But this reading is like, yes, 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 go for it. But let's get some clarification on the Eight of Rods. Ten of Cups. Wow. This is just really good juju all around. Oh my gosh, Aquarius. So not only are you starting this, I just got tingles. Wow. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Not only are you starting this, but it's long lasting. Okay. Wow. I just gotta like, you know that feeling when you go to a wedding and you want to cry because it's so wonderful and beautiful. That's the feeling I'm getting with this. Ooh, ooh, I almost feel like I'm gonna cry. It's very beautiful. It's just lovely. Oh, Aquarius. I'm feeling good thoughts for you, Aquarius. It's just beautiful. Oh, lovely. All right, dear Aquarius. Now we're going to move on to Pisces. All right, Pisces. Here we go. Okay, Pisces. Okay. Wow, Pisces. It looks like you are really focused right now. You're really focused on holding on to something. There's something that you're really holding on to, okay? And it looks like this is, it's stemming from a feeling of kind of feeling without, like you really are holding tightly onto something because you don't want to let it go. And it feels like you've got an earth sign that's involved in this with this Queen of Pentacles. And this could be Virgo, Taurus, or, oh, I'm having a blank on that. I'm sorry. Or Capricorn. Hello. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn with this earth energy. And it feels like you almost want to hold on so tightly, okay? Because it feels so good. You know, it's a lot of really good energy. And it's almost like I want to feel good around this earth sign. And I don't want to feel like I used to feel when I didn't have it. You know what I mean? It's interesting. And then, of course, we have this beautiful Lovers card, which is gorgeous. So don't worry, dear Pisces. It's only going to get better and better. Okay? Beautiful. And then we have this Knight of Wands energy. And that feels like you're moving forward. It's like this connection has passion and it moves forward. It doesn't stay stagnant in any way. And it's almost like the old you, or the old, you know, being single, or when you weren't in this connection, it just dies away. It's gone. And so this whole new you is like passionate, action oriented. It's very beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. But let's get some clarity on the Knight of Wands energy from Spirit for Pisces. Queen of Swords. Okay. So with that Knight of Wands energy, okay. So the Queen of Swords is saying that you are really going to be communicating, okay? That is an imbalance, okay? And so you really do have a sense of you're really tapped into your nurturing and healing energy, and you're very clear in your communication. Yeah, it's almost like whatever that was where you felt like kind of left out or left aside, you're holding on to this new thing, and it feels so good with this earth energy, and it just blossoms into the Lover's card. And you want to make sure that not only are you passionate and you go forward, but you also are very clear in your communication. Okay, so that's a nice balance. Beautiful. Wow, Pisces. Lovely. That's great. Okay. Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining me. And if this resonated with you, please like and subscribe. It helps so much. And I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. I feel so honored. Take care.